magazine talks candidly about the background to her new film, Truth or Dare, and her relationships. One myth she puts aside is her reputation for rampant sex. Everyone thinks I'm a raving nymphomaniac, that I have an insatiable sexual appetite. The truth is, I'd rather read a book. Madonna also talks about safe sex, describing condoms as such a drag. It's like, wait a second, do you have a rubber? I think I've left them in my coat. Then the worst thing, they say no. They're not great, but they make sense. They've saved my life. Madonna recently talked to our own Kurt Loder about sexuality and whether homosexuals should be forced to come out.
I think it's a tough one, I think, it's an explosive issue, really, And on the one hand, I can see their point of view, the people that want to out people, and saying, if people in powerful positions would come out and say they were gay, then the masses, or the people that don't understand, or the people that have prejudice against homosexuals and gay lifestyles or whatever, would see, would get rid of their stereotypes that gay people are, perverts or whatever, If a handful of powerful people would just have the courage to come forth, I think that's the point, and saying, but on the other hand, the other side of the argument is, I'll come out when I'm ready to come out, or I'll say my sexuality or my sexual preference is nobody's business. There's two sides of the story.
But I think that dominates the argument, though, doesn't it? People have a right to say what they want when
Absolutely.
they want to say it.
Yeah.
And also, how do you know these people are gay?
People do have the right to say what they want to say. It's unfortunate that there aren't more outspoken people on gay rights, that are in powerful positions. That's the unfortunate aspect of it. And it's unfortunate that saying somebody's gay is such a frightening thing in the world today, that it's such a frightening concept.
No doubt, to some extent, because of age, I would imagine.
Absolutely, because of age, yeah.
And you can see all of that MTV exclusive interview in Famous Last Words on Saturday, June the 15th. We'll leave the last word to Madonna in Q Magazine. You only have to have half a brain in your head to see that I'm quite often making fun of myself. I mean, how obvious can I be? Now, Seal has a new single out at the moment called Future Love Paradise, taken from his